A look at government efficiency this week on Mike on Main Street. Hello, I'm State Representative Mike Coffey here for another Mike on Main Street. Today we're here with Kent. We're at Illuminative Strategies, and we're going to go through, what they do here at the state of Illinois and what they do here in Springfield. So, Kent, just tell us a little bit about, your operation and what you guys focus on.
Yeah, I will. Mike, thanks for taking the time to come and see you and see our new office here. This is our second location in Springfield. We are a management consulting company that focuses specifically on helping government agencies operate more efficiently.
Well, great. So how many people do you have working for you?
So we have about 55 right now.
Yeah, and that's in Springfield?
In Springfield. So what's interesting is, we actually require all of our full-time employees to live in Springfield.
Awesome. Well, that's super. We appreciate it. I know the mayor appreciates it too. So I'll have to.
So we're a net importer, if you will, of highly educated and professional employees.
All right. So when we were talking about, you were kind of talking about the strategies you use, and you use it particularly in government. So can you give us kind of an example of maybe a government agency that you've done work with, or maybe you don't want to say the actual agencies, but just any particular agency? What would you do? What does your company come in and help?
So what we have found is that government organizations over time have really complicated work streams. And this happens because of a lot of different reasons. And what we do is we help the organization dissect every single step in their work streams. And we use our methodologies to help them reduce their work steps, which ultimately help provide services to the public, the people that the agencies are there to support. So by helping these agencies make more efficient processes, we're actually very directly helping them provide the services to the public that they're there to do and support.
And one of the things we get in our office are constituents that call in and, they got problems with different agencies and trying to navigate them. So when they bring your company in, and as the taxpayers know, and I think that's one of the complaints we get all the time is that, hey, we're trying to find stuff out, we don't know where to go. They move us from place to place. I can't get an answer. It's taken me, like I was telling you, there was a licensing deal where it took somebody 11 months to get a waxing license, things of that nature where people are upset. When they bring you in, you're not looking for just incremental change. You say make them more efficient by how much?
Yeah, so our baseline, when we do a process assessment and optimization, our baseline is 60% improvement.
60%.
And again, we're very often, we can directly affect processes that are manual. We can very much affect processes and work streams that are going to be carried into business requirements for technology. So again, you don't want to just automate through technology an inefficient process. So what we work to help agencies do is make these processes efficient before they invest in technology.
And one of the things you talked about is how you're going into these agencies and you've had people that are there 30 years, 15 years, and everybody, you got to get everybody to buy in. And I was very impressed on how you don't just come in and say, hey, we're the professional business people. You're going to do this, this, and this. You have a process that you get the buy-in from everyone. Can you just tell us?
Yeah, so one of our key competencies is a method. It's a competency called organizational change management. And that's, if we're changing what somebody's been doing for 20 years, 30 years, how do you get them to adopt whatever that change is, right? So if you just, so we're very collaborative. We're boots on the ground. We believe face-to-face interaction is the best way to not only understand what you do, but help improve it. So it's a partnership between us and the employees and the agency to take them from what we call the current state to a really optimized future state.
Yeah. Well, Kent, I got to tell you, it was very impressive to come here and see what you do. And so you can work with any agency, right? You've got a master service agreement?
Yes.
State of Illinois?
Yes, we do. So we do have a master service agreement.
So there's no reason a director of an agency shouldn't be calling you to, get all this streamlined.
That's correct.
The taxpayers can get the most out of their money.
Yeah, so the normal procurement rules that keep agencies from talking to vendors like us, they don't apply if you've been awarded a competitive procurement,
right?
And it's a master service agreement. So that is what we have. Any governmental agency in the state of Illinois can literally just call us and we can come in and whatever their performance issue is or challenge is, we can help them achieve a higher and better result.
And so you've grown, how many years have you been here at Springfield?
So we've been here since 2000, well, earlier than that, but the company was formed in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been almost 30+% growth a year. We have, like I said, almost 60, we probably have 60 full-time staff by the end of this year.
Oh, that's tremendous. And they're all master's degrees and above. Is
Yep.
that what you said?
Yep.
Oh,
And living in Springfield.
and living in Springfield. All right. Well, and it's also a minority-owned business.
It is a minority-owned business. We are owned by Geraldine. She's it's a woman-owned business, and we're proud of that too.
All right. Well, great. This has been, actually a great eye-opening experience, I think, for myself as a state legislator. And hopefully, you can help us out in the state level, because we all know that, with our budget woes, going forward in 2026, 2027, we're going to have to make some, cutbacks. And really, if you could do it through efficiency in, our procurement process, that's even better. So, it's been great to be here today.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.